What's up, YouTube? Cam that guy here. I'm back once again with another YouTube video, man. So in this YouTube video, I'm about to be reacting to world news, man. Here we go, man. I'm about to be reacting to world news. Here we go, BBC World News, man. So here we go, man. Live. CIA director denies airstrike chat leak was major mistake. Intelligence officials John Ratcliffe and director and Tulsi Gabbard tell senators that there was no classified material in the Signal group chat. So I guess what it's saying was they're denying that anything was leaked as far as them striking airstrikes, as far as them firing missiles and stuff. It somehow got leaked, but they're denying that it got leaked. 5 takeaways from leaked U.S. top military chat group. So like I said, this U.S. top military chat group got leaked. Something about the U.S. got leaked about them doing airstrikes against somebody. It got leaked, but people are denying that shit. Live. Russia and Ukraine agreed to ceasefire in Black Sea, White House says. This is good. Russia and Ukraine agreed to a ceasefire in Black Sea. So ceasefire means to stop shooting, stop firing missiles and bombs and shit. The small town mayor accused of trafficking and spying for China. So there's a small town mayor has been accused of trafficking. I'm not sure what type of trafficking. I'm not sure if it's sex trafficking or whatever it is. And spy for China. So this mayor is a spy for China and doing sex trafficking, I guess. Grandparents arrested on suspicion of toddler's murder in French Alps. So grandparents were arrested because toddler got murdered in France. Strange spiral seen in UK. Sky. BBC explains what it is. Yeah, that's interesting that a spiral that looked like that was in the BBC sky. That's real interesting, you know what I mean? Let's watch it. Let's watch it.
Buying a car is kind of a big deal. There's like a million options, and you deserve something you love.
Got this commercial real quick.
As the #1 most visited car shopping site, we make sure you're...
Wait till that commercial go.
Blue spiral cloud in the sky above the UK last night.
Okay, here we go. That's how it looks.
It's likely to have been caused by a SpaceX rocket launch in the US. The company launched a Falcon 9 rocket at 1750 GMT on Monday on a classified US government mission. It's a reusable rocket, so after launch, the first part takes its cargo, usually a satellite, into space. During the second stage, the first part of the rocket comes back down to Earth, while another part takes the satellite into orbit. As the satellite is released into orbit, the second stage of the rocket releases excess fuel, which freezes instantly because of its altitude.
So that is pretty much fuel.
And illuminating it here for us on Earth.
That is fuel. That's just fuel from a rocket. That's just fuel from a rocket, ain't nothing major. Record payout for the largest server death row inmate. Nearly 50 years on death row had inflicted extremely severe mental and physical pain on Iowa Hakatamata. It just says. Interesting. Next. U.S. drops bounties on key Taliban leaders. And a significant move given that the Haqqani network is accused of carrying out some of the most high-profile and deadly attacks against Afghanistan during the U.S.-led war in the country. So what it's saying is, um, Haqqani Networks is accused of carrying out big, huge attacks against Afghanistan during the U.S. country war. It seems as if the United States is getting ready to have a war. I was reading about something like that in the news about having a war or something like that. Like, what the fuck is going on with the United States? You know, Afghanistan, that's where all that bad shit be happening and shit. I'm just wondering, like, what the fuck is up with that? Colombia student protester sues Trump to stop deportation. So Trump is deporting people to prison, I guess is what he's doing, or deporting people out of the country or some shit. The Colombia student is protesting trying to stop Trump's deportation. Millions of UK retirees met for a recycling set to furnaces in India. So it's saying that United Kingdom retirees met for recycling. So they sent it to India on the furnaces. I guess that's what it means. Palestinian Oscar winner released after attack by Israel settlers, co-director says. So Palestinian Oscar winner released after they got attacked by the Israel people. Japan court dissolves controversial Mooney's church. So I'm assuming Japan stopped the church in their country because they didn't like it. Man swallowed by Seoul sinkhole found dead. So man got swallowed by a sinkhole and he's dead. And that's the end of this. That's pretty much the end of this. Hold on. Yeah, that's the end of this news. Pretty much. I guess I could say, there's just some more down here. Goldberg says officials got lucky it was him and overtly added to group chat. So Goldberg says lucky it was okay. Trump's national security team's chat app leak stuns Washington. Okay, so this is not really nothing. I already read this. So yeah, that interested that, you know, the United States got exposed for planning an attack and shit. How an iPad dug up from the Thames solved Museum Thieves murder plot. Police were able to use the iPad as key evidence in a trial of 3 men who plotted to murder a cage fighter. Man, interesting. Sadiq online gangs of teenage boys targeted children, says UK crime agency. The agency is considered about the egregious harms and the growing caseload we are seeing from this threat. So teenage boys targeted children and shit like that. So that's pretty much it. I already read that, so that's pretty much it. Ain't nothing major, ain't nothing else. Ain't really nothing else. So that's the end of this news report. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hopefully the next news report I react to be more. We learned something new about the United States. We learned something new about, let's see. We learned something new about the Ukraine and Russia. We learned something about kids. We You know what I'm saying, about this wars in general going on in the country. So this is good and shit. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.